Yo, what is good, everybody? Hope each and every one of you guys are doing well. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Noah, and I help people awaken to their true abilities through wellness and spirituality, aka Noah's Ark. And I hope each and every one of you guys are doing well on this amazing Saturday afternoon. Wanted to come on here and talk to you guys a little bit about the truth about being weird. A lot of people, when they think of the word weird, it has such a negative connotation to it. And I know there's a couple different meanings of the word weird that people have interpreted. And whenever I talk about weird, I simply just mean being authentically yourself, expressing yourself to your truest expression. And I think that a lot of people, whenever they think of weird, they think of creepy, they think of just people being creepy in general, and that's not necessarily the weird that I'm talking about. The one that I am talking about, though, is just being authentically you, being different. And when you are weird, when you just are weird and you're just being what it is whenever you're weird, you're just truly being yourself, A lot of us, we tend to judge people for being different, and that's honestly what it is. Whenever you're being weird, you're just being different because a lot of people aren't used to seeing you in that way. And I live in an area where a lot of people are very cookie cutter. It's very much the same people that you see on a day-to-day basis. And it's definitely an interesting area where I live and where I come from, because in a place where everybody is so cookie cutter and everybody's kind of just so the same, you tend to have people who judge you very, very easily because you are somebody who is different. And because of the fact that you are different, you hold a powerful energy to you. And in this video, I want to express the importance of being your authentic self, being true to who you are, and truly expressing yourself in a way that feels good to you, right? That's what I mean when I talk about being weird and being different. Because a lot of us are just so afraid of expressing ourselves. We're afraid of speaking how we truly feel because we're afraid of what others are going to feel about us. And the reality of the situation is, regardless of how you decide to act, whether that be cookie cutter and the same as everybody else, or different and truly be yourself, people are going to judge you. People are going to just judge you regardless. They might judge you a little bit less if you act more so like them, or you're not standing out in that way. But you're still going to get judged, whether or not they say it to your face, or if they're judging you, at home or to somebody else. You're still going to get judged regardless of how you act. And that's why you kind of have to just not care about what people are going to think about you in general, because when you do not care, then that allows you to truly express yourself in your authentic way, and that's going to look different to everybody. Everybody's going to express themselves differently, and everybody is going to show up in a way that is different. But when we show up as ourselves and we show up as our authentic expression, then this holds a true power that I don't think is talked about a lot, and it's not talked about enough. And that's why I'm here. I want to be able to be the light for you guys to feel confident and feel comfortable with expressing yourself, however that looks like. There might be certain jokes that you want to say, or certain things that you want to say that you might feel uncomfortable saying in front of people. But truly take this time to embrace yourself, learn about yourself, understand who it is that you are. Because once we understand who we are, then we feel comfortable expressing ourselves in that way. And when we are becoming ourselves, when we are authentically expressing ourselves, then that is just going to be weird, and humans in general, we tend to judge things that we don't understand. And so when we start to become ourselves and we start to express ourselves in a weird and unique and authentic way, it holds a true power, because people tend to gravitate towards that, and you start to become a magnet when you are becoming yourself. And becoming a magnet is both negative and it's also positive, right? If we think of a magnet, it attracts things to it, but it also repels things away from it. And that's kind of what you become when you start to take on your own unique, authentic expression, when you start to express yourself in a unique and authentic way. And that is one of the challenges that you'll kind of run into when you are being yourself, but it's so worth it, because at the end of the day, it only repels the people who aren't going to be for you in general. And so don't be afraid when I talk about being yourself as repelling people, because it will repel people. But in reality, do you want somebody who's going to be in your life who's just going to judge you because you're different than them? Who's not going to support you for who you truly are? These are questions that we have to start asking ourselves when we want to change and we want to become the greatest versions of ourselves, right? When we want to truly break from the cocoon and become a butterfly, we have to start asking ourselves, what type of people do we want in our lives? Do we want people who are going to support us and love us unconditionally for being ourselves? Or do we want people who tend to judge us and tend to make fun of us because of the fact that we are fearless in expressing who we are authentically? And so I wanted to make this video for you guys because I think that this is such a weird topic. Funny enough, it's a weird topic, but it's a topic that I think needs to be talked about, and it needs to be brought up, because when you are authentically yourself and you're being weird, this will create so many opportunities for you that you don't even know, because in a world where so many people are the same and so many people try to do the same thing, you have such a unique ability to become yourself and to express yourself in a way that's unique and authentic to you. And that's going to look weird to a lot of other people. But when you are authentic and when you're being yourself, we have such a grand opportunity with social media, and the internet in general has granted us this opportunity to become ourselves. And you see a lot of people online who get famous for simply just being themselves, and they become very, very successful, and they make a lot of money just from expressing themselves in a way that's authentic to them, to how they feel. And so truly tap into kind of who you are. This will take a lot of work, and this will take a lot of patience with yourself. I just made a video about the value of patience, but be patient with yourself and start to learn some of the unique things that start to learn some of the unique perspectives that you might have that might challenge other people, or the ways in which you want to express yourself, but you're kind of, there's a hesitation there. Start to observe that and understand what the hesitation is about. Most of the time, it's about what other people are going to judge you on. And if you're concerned about that, I first want to say that that's valid. It's such a normal human experience to think about what others are thinking about them. But when you truly just drop that limited mindset, and you drop the fact that people might judge you, and you're just like, okay, yeah, people might judge me, but I don't really care. That is such a beautiful, and it's such a powerful energy that you hold within you, and it's gonna, like, the amount of great relationships that you'll attract from it is just insane. Like, you'd be surprised with how many people resonate with you for truly being yourself, and how many people are actually inspired by it. You actually become an inspiration to people. And there was a study that was shown. Luke Belmar, shout out to Luke Belmar. He is like an investor who talks about stocks and cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. He actually said the vibration that is powerful than love, because when we talk about vibration and the vibration that you are vibrating on, it's all about energy. Everything is created from energy. We all express ourselves energetically. It's an energy there, right? And the energy of authenticity is a lot more powerful than the energy of love. And he was talking about this because love is such a powerful energy. It's such a powerful expression. It's such a powerful way of being. But he was saying that the expression, the vibration of authenticity, meaning being yourself and not really caring what other people think, is a lot more powerful than the vibration of love and having love in your heart and showing love to other people. And I thought that was so interesting, because in my own life, I have seen my life completely change by me being myself, you know, and there has been a lot of people who've judged me, you know, there are people who still judge me, but there isn't really anything that you can do about that. You know, you don't really have any control over that. And like I said before, man, if you're concerned about people judging you, man, people are just going to judge you regardless. You know, however you decide to show up in this world, people are going to judge you. And so take that with what you will. But I wanted to just make this video to encourage you guys to be yourself, you know, start to learn about how you want to express yourself. And sometimes it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable if you're so used to being one specific way, and you might have to challenge yourself and be like, wait, is this something that I like? Is this something that I really want to express for myself? But what you'll learn and what you'll know is that the amount of relationships that will be a lot better in your life will significantly increase. The amount of job opportunities that you'll get from people will dramatically increase. I just got back from an interview. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. Got hired on the spot. If that doesn't say anything, I don't know what will. But, you know, it's just an example of how being your authentic self is such a powerful tool that we can use, and we can use to actually hack our life to live a life that is a lot better for us, and a life that's prosperous and abundant and freeing. I think that's the most important thing about this whole video that I want to express, is that when you are being your authentic self, you feel a lot more free. You don't feel chained down to others' expectations. You don't feel chained down to how other people are going to feel about you, because you simply don't care. You know, and when you're in that vibration of not caring and not giving a beep, then people are just going to relate to you a lot more, and your life ultimately just improves that much better. So I hope this video helped you guys out. If you have any other topics or questions for your boy, anything that if you have any suggestions for future video topics or any questions as well for me, make sure to comment them down in the description box below, and I will do my best to get at each and every single comment. I really appreciate all of the love and support that I've been getting on this channel. It's been amazing, honestly. My channel has been growing so much, so fast, so rapidly, and I'm just truly grateful that I get to do this, and that I've been on YouTube for 5 years. I mean, that's kind of crazy, you know, 5 years, and I feel like I'm just starting, you know, this is just the start to it. So with all that being said, my friends, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you're at, and peace, love, and happiness.